Rounding out the field is Mississippi University for Women from Columbus, Mississippi. They'll make their first trip to the men's soccer national championships. The Owls at 6-7-3 will look to find success in their first fall championship week appearance behind Michael Ledbetter, who is third in the USCAA in goals with 11. Mississippi University for Women ranked third in the association in goals and points with 45 and 120 respectively. Additionally, the Owls rank 6th in the USCAA in goals against average.
All right, so you guys have had one of the best seasons since the starting of the program. Coach, this being your first season, just talk about your game plan going into the season and how you got to the guys to where they are now.
Yeah, so credit to our guys. They totally bought into what I was trying to bring to this program. It was a bit of a slow start. August and September was really a bloodbath for us, really into the thick of our season, but the guys continued down our path that we've laid out, and as of late in our season, you got to see the results that we've had. So I think we're peaking at the right time. So we're really excited and looking forward to moving into this tournament with our momentum.
Okay, Selvin, you took a year off before coming back. Now, how was it for you, playing the inaugural season, taking a year off, and then coming back for this season?
Well, when I took my season off, it was really for me to collect myself not just as a player, but as a student too. Get my grades right, all of that type of stuff. But when I came back into this program, it felt like I didn't miss a beat, especially with Coach Dylan coming in and then the guys being so accepting of me coming back. It was like I never stepped off the team. It really felt like a family from the start to finish.
Okay. And Hector, you've been kind of like a force on the team these 2 seasons. Just talk about your role on it and how you've adapted to the new scheme and what you've seen how the program has grown.
Well, I think my most important role is keeping unity in the team and just make sure all the guys are buying into Coach Dylan's tactics and just his way of playing. And I think Coach's tactics really fitted our group of guys, and so he did a wonderful job of that. So really made my job easy and just making sure everybody's buying in.
Okay, so just anybody can answer this. What did you see was the biggest challenge this season?
Our biggest challenge was our attitude. One of the biggest challenges we had was attitude with referees, with each other, with Coach Dylan. Just everything in the beginning of the season, like he said, August, September was a bloodbath for us. And it was because we were still getting focused on being focused for 90 minutes, in the game. And not just in the game, but at practice and everywhere else. It was our attitude was our biggest issue. But, we came into something called errors this year, and we really learned how to straighten ourselves out.
Okay. As a team, other than making it to the post-game play, what do you see was one of your biggest accomplishments?
I would say people playing out of their position. A lot of times we were down on injuries or mainly Andrew being away for nursing. So I think people open to adapting to new positions and being able to listen and just do their role and play to the best effort. I think that was a big accomplishment, being able to adapt to other positions. That was important.
Okay, so what was the first thought and feeling yesterday when your name was called to actually go to the tournament?
Well, it was we were there and we watched the girls get called, and we were sitting there and, for that whole 15-minute period, we were waiting for the next video to pop up. Guys were just sitting around, laughing, joking how we were supposed to be, but when that video posted, it got quiet. And everybody was holding hands, and we were all just leaning on each other, hopefully praying that our name would be called to go to the tournament. And when we got called, it just felt goosebumps, go all over your body. It's like we made it, all that hard work we did, everything we did, we made it. So it felt great. It felt great to get called up.
I don't think anybody was ready to accept we played our last game of the season.
Yeah.
So it was unexplainable, really.
Okay, Coach, going into the next, you want to add anything to that?
Yeah, I was just going to say, as a coach, I'm biased, but I really believe that our guys deserved a shot at this tournament, especially the way we've turned a corner this season. And to hear our name called and to see our guys celebrate and show that they're still in it and so passionate about this game and this team and this season, it was a great feeling as a coach to see these guys lean on each other and show that they are ready to take on the next challenge.
Okay. Going into next week, what's the game plan on your first match?
Yeah, so we're already working on scouting for the next two teams that we have. Two very good teams, two teams that have strong schedules with quality wins. So, we're going to have to be really focused in the next few days for our training sessions. But we've already started working on scouting reports and how we're going to look against these two teams.
As players, how do you prepare outside of, going off the scouting report that Dylan presents you? What are your game plans going into next week?
I think most importantly is just understanding the fact that we got into the tournament, but it was a close call, and so we need to realize that, and like you said, we need to really focus on these next training sessions, because we can't have a slip up like we had at the beginning of our season, and just realize that this is the start of a whole new season. Really, like our past record doesn't matter now. It's all about what we do on the field in Virginia.
For me, really just taking these next couple practices that we have before Virginia, just take it to a full 100%, maximum focus, maximum effort, listening to what the coaches are telling us, because they're scouting, like he said, they're scouting, they see the other team, they know what they're like, and they know how to adapt our play in order for us to come out and not just like play the game, but compete against these teams, because these are some teams with some really good records, but our unity and our family, I feel like we come out with maximum effort and we'll get results.
Okay. Do any of you guys want to add anything for people who are going to support you next week or might be traveling or just watching you at home?
Just want to thank my family pretty much for supporting me, my family, and the team, because the team is also my family, and everything that we go through the next couple of weeks we're going to go through it as a family.
Coach? Hector?
Yeah, go ahead.
We'll just, for anybody watching, we'll make sure we play our hearts out. We won't make it a waste of your time or anything. We'll represent the W in a good way.
Yeah, so obviously we'd love to have you guys join us in Virginia Beach, but we know it's a long haul, so if you're unable to, be sure to tune in and watch on the video link. Like our guys are saying, we're going to do everything in our power to make the W proud and make Columbus proud, and we've really appreciated all of the support that everyone's shown us this year, and so we're taking on this challenge and we're ready for it.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thanks.